Okay, so I can start it.
Yes, sir.
So, what is sponsorship? What is advertisement? Who is better? How you earn about $500 from sponsorship post? How to evaluate pros and cons? That case study. So, what is sponsorship? First and foremost, I would like to tell. So, sponsorship is a thing that amounts to be the ownership. Okay, so how we can you can tell about the ownership in such a way कि we put up a money, so we have a full control in that. So in case of I give a very good example. For example, you can place 100 rupees. So if you put up 100 rupees, so you have a full power to authorize. You can say कि here you can put up our money, here you cannot put up our money, here we want our post, here we want our not post. Okay, so everyone is able to see ki how many sponsors are seen in this jersey. So in this jersey, it's about 3 to 4 sponsors are able to see Mintra, Muthoot Fine Corp, and Geo. So these are the things. So first is there is a Royal Challengers Bangalore logo is put up there, so it should be displayed. Okay, so in such a way, so there is a one very streaming questions are coming that why one can place up this Royal Challengers Bangalore jersey, why they can put up their money here for the logo display only. So there's a long story behind that. Okay, so what is Wikipedia definition? Wikipedia definition is like that ki sponsorship isn't supporting an event, any activity, person, or anyone. I talked to recently a girl she is a mountaineer, and she's told that she's the first woman to climb from Madhya Pradesh to Mount Everest. Okay, so what she told ki I get a sponsorship from someone who can put up money on her about 15 lakhs. Okay, so in such a way it's a person, and for example, this is an e-summit is there. So in e-summit as well, people can put up their money for the logo presence also. Okay, uh, so and some people are doing the in kind as well, doing the in kind sponsorship as well, and partner sponsorship with that. So these are the type of sponsorship, and this is the official definition, and it's a very simple key to support an event. It is known as sponsorship. Okay. Another thing is also there is a why. There is also a one thing that I missed up. There's a relationship between the stronger and deep way. Okay, in a stronger way is like that it can put up their brand story in a very proper and in a very efficient way. So वो sponsorship में जो आपको allow करती है वो कहीं और पे allow नहीं हो पाता है. ठीक है, क्योंकि एक sponsorship is like that they can pay back the dividend as well. For the financial as well as the non-financial sponsorship can support it, that case does not put up in marketing as well. So marketing in advertisement. Okay, because in advertisement you don't have control, you have only set of tools. You have to put up your money in somewhere. For example, there I will tell later on in this slide ki how marketing works in advertisement and how marketing works in a sponsorship. Both are the case I will tell. Okay, so okay, so there is a one research paper I read out. So there is a one line is like, sponsorships of sports, art, and cause has become a mainstream marketing communication tool. So where is it put up the mainstream marketing communication tool? For example, the sports are there, and arts and any cause needed for the sponsorship. For example, any cause is like that. There is an IPL. IPL is a very good example. for that कि मतलब कि put up of money. Okay, so why people can put up their money? The question is arising. So I already asked in the previous slide as well. So why? So the thing is here because the people want a proper communication tool here. Okay, so communicate with an audience is a very easy way in a case of sponsorship of an sports as well as arts and any event. Okay, why? There is always a communication flow between you as well as the because जो the logo presence does not define कि आप में sponsorship हो आप marketing में भी कर सकते हो but the here is scenario is there कि आपके पास एक medium रहता है because जब कोई event में आता है event is always about कि fun and enthusiasm he can get it he or she can get it okay but in the case of advertisement there is only a one segment where people can put up their money. For example, in advertisement of any ad, for example, you can put up an advertisement uh, of laptops. So here you only get a minimum amount of space. Okay, कि आपको गूगल में एड डिस्प्ले करना है बस इतनी इतनी जगह पे आप कर पाओगे इसके अलावा आप कहीं पे नहीं कर पाओगे दैट शुड बी not not in case of sponsorship. Okay, in sponsorship you have a full for example in IPL case. So IPL में आप जहां चाहे वहां पुट अप कर रहे हो लोगो तो कहाँ कर रहे हो आप लोगो अपना पुट अप आप चाहते हो अपना लोगो पुट अप करना चाह रहे हो आप कहाँ पे कि आप चाह रहे हो कि मेरा जस्ट जहां पे स्टेडियम में मतलब सबसे ज्यादा मेन रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट है मेन पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट जहां से लोगों पास जाएगा इन आईपीएल द crowd can display there in the display LEDs. Okay, so in the same scenario is here also. Okay, so it's a mainstream in such a way कि people have a joint connection क्योंकि स्टोरी होता है फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि कैडबरी के पास एक स्टोरी है ब्रांड स्टोरी है कि कुछ मीठा हो जाए हमेशा वो एक ही शब्द पे खेलता है वो लोगों से कनेक्ट करता है क्योंकि लोगों को आज वो चीज चाहिए कि जो उससे कनेक्ट करे फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि लोगों को वो चीज नहीं चाहिए अब आप कैडबरी का एडवर्टाइजमेंट दे रहे हो अगर उसकी जगह कुछ और लाइनअप होती शायद कैडबरी की सेल्स पे भी इस चीज पे इफेक्ट आता बट यहाँ पे क्या आ रहा है सिनेरियो हियर इज द सिनेरियो कि कैडबरी हैज पुट अप अ थिंग्स हियर ओके कैडबरी हैज कुछ मीठा हो जाए क्योंकि वो दिल से आती है आवाज दिल की आवाज जो पकड़ते हैं वो एक आप स्पॉन्सरशिप में इजीली आप मार्केट कर सकते हो जो आपको एडवर्टाइजमेंट में थोड़ा सा इशू होता है बट इन स्पॉन्सरशिप वे you have a power you have a tool you can do it now what is advertising so advertising there's a advertising okay so it is also a type of marketing tactics to promote product or service or ad यहाँ पे हम promote करते हैं चीजों को promote in such a way कि you can run a display ads okay but in such ads you have an I already told you you don't have a power okay कि आपका जो ad चल रहा है गूगल में उस स्पेस में चल रहा है तो उस ड्यूरेशन में ही आप चला सकते हो आप ये नहीं है कि आप 1 मिनट का एड है आप 3 मिनट तक आपने बनवा ली तो आप उस टाइम पे नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि एडवर्टाइजिंग के सब रूल्स होते हैं क्योंकि हर यू मी एंड यू गाइस आप लोग रोज देखते हो कि देयर इज अ समथिंग दैट in a blogs in a newspapers here full of ads not a single newspaper you read in online there is no ad okay everywhere has a ads okay so okay so types of ad we see in over the web display ads that are that you see in each and every time display ads in a image way they are always run in a image then second is video ads so video ads are like that they are like they always produce some type of videos are there कि मतलब एक प्रॉप ठीक है सर्च एड्स आर देयर ऑलवेज यू कैन सर्च ऑन अ गूगल सो फर्स्ट थ्री result and two results are sometime so it goes about 4 to 5 so these are the things then there is an app ads you run an app any app you people always love to play the game so every time there is an ad is coming okay then there is an sponsorships of an ओके देयर इज एन होर्डिंग एड स्पेस अब मैं आता हूँ ट्रेडिशनल पे तो ट्रेडिशनल देयर इज अ होर्डिंग एड स्पेस आर देयर ओके देन there are who is powerful. Now the question is there. Both have a pros, both have a cons. Okay. So now the time of the come of sponsorship is always about the ownership. How you can own a something that cannot be owned by anyone else. Okay. So I can give a very put up a very good example here. For example, there is an ownership of the things. Ownership in such a way I already told you have put up the 100 rupees and how you can return the how you can put up you can tell even to the event organizer "Okay, I put up my money, but I want my brand story in such a way. I put up my money, I want my story in this way. I put up my money, I need a story in this way. This blah 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 in this way. Okay. So event organizer can do this thing for you as well as for your team and for your brand. For your brand, like for example, Apple have always put up their money. Yahoo Yahoo is a very good example. At the time of the 2003-4, they have always put up their money in the cricket in ICC cricket stadiums. They have always put up their money holding display ads each and every time Yahoo have put up. So even the boundaries are of Yahoo. So each and every time they have put up their ownership. Okay, they have put up their money and they put up their ownership there. Okay, then there is a branding. So branding is such a way ki branding is a thing that can makes us so much difference. If you can take up the phone of Apple, so there is a brand. So everyone would love to take the things of a brand, not local things. Even the people that are relatively related to the BPL lines. Okay, there also everyone has a synonym that I need a brand. I need a phone of this company. I need a phone of this blah 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 company. So this is the scenario that people have put up in a branding as well. So branding is the biggest factor and biggest thing that sponsorship can support that no one else is supporting. Okay, so for example, here is a very good example that Vivo IPL, even Tata can take up their space and put up their biddings on there. Tata has put up a so much huge amount of bidding there, about 330 plus crores they can put up to get more than. For example, Vivo have put up money of 400 crores. So Tata have put up 200 plus 300 plus bidding to get this space because it can give a brand story. It can directly connect to the each and everyone who is seeing this, who is seeing this cup, who related to the who is seeing the match. So that is the power of sponsorship here. That is not possible without this thing. Okay, so this is the scenario that sponsorship matters the most. Now I would like to put up a light on Crad story that Dream in hype Dream 11 IPL. Okay, in 2021, how they can achieve their targets, how they increase their sales, and each and everything here. I would like to try. Yeah. So they have their advertiser count in IPL 2019 from 19% to 22%. Okay, so in sponsorship, one thing is very important that you have a patience. That each and every have their patience of their mind. Keep sponsorship takes a time, so much time to get into a fiction picture. Okay, so this is the scenario कि यहाँ पे उनको 19% का इंक्रीमेंट जो मिला है दैट द सेम 22% दे कैन गॉट इन ब्रांड काउंट एज वेल so they guys are put up money in 2019 at 68. Now they have advertiser count of 81. Okay, so this is the scenario here कि 19 से 22% और वो भी दोनों में एडवर्टाइजर काउंट एज वेल एज द ब्रांड. So everyone is able to see this screen here. Ki, yeah, next slide. Okay. So I already told CRAT has 4x growth on Google search during the pre-IPL or during the IPL. तो उनकी जो स्टोरी चलती थी ना क्रेड का कि एक एडवर्टाइज आता था कि यार यू हैव टेक अप द मनी यू विल फीचर ऑन दिस बॉक्स ओके वो एक डिस्प्ले सा चलता था उन डिस्प्ले में दे हैव पुट अप द पीपल ओके पुट अप people in such a way कि people have got a opportunity to feature in huge number of audience okay so this is the way people have put up so much money you already seen from 0 to 60 to they are from same range 1 September to 2 to 1 August to 2 September to 3rd October. This is the whole graph is there. Only there is a it's about 2 months is there are there. Okay. Okay, now there is an IPL 2020 record. They have a tournament rating from 17% and match rating from 30%. So there's always an increment in there. They are breaking the records in the numbers. 2019 versus 20. Already seen the graph is there. 2019 they have this number and in 2020 they have incremented their number. Okay. Startup evaluation की how a startup work on sponsorships. So first and foremost is data. So data is the new oil, and we already know that everything is said about companies can make millions of dollars like due to the help of the data. So like the companies like Bharat Pay, they run on their data and do some analytics and do something. Even the companies like Oyo are doing this. So this is the thing. And another thing is here ki ROI metrics are there. Ki ROI metrics in return of investment, how much you can get it. And third is measure. So okay, so I already told about the data. So data in such a way can give us so much huge impact. So how you can evaluate the data? So data is done by so many things. Like now there is a platform that can told about which events will done and which events are not done. कि इन upcoming दिनों में ये सारे events आ रहे हैं. So data is there. Data or the availability of that data is available so you can put up your time and it does not take so much time you can only fix up data and make a excel sheet आप बनाओ excel sheet में आप put up करो अपना excel sheet में आप जब put up करोगे तो excel sheet में आप सबसे पहले ये put up करो कि मतलब thing is first and foremost is things are there like uh, first is serial number second is that demographics किस demographics पे आपको focus करना है where you have to put up your where is your target audience so on that basis you have to put up your demographic even for the startups from the small town as well as big towns middle tier 1 tier 2 cities each and everyone can focus on first and foremost data because data is so much important and I already told ki make the excel sheet is the very simple way कि you can get so much insight to put up your money before you have to analyze the data whole through and there are some sites are also available data.gov.in you can go there and you can evaluate the data where also key on the basis of events what events will coming on what events are not coming on so this is the thing second thing is ROI metrics return of investment how much put up your money are coming back or not so there is a for the ROI metrics there are some parameters are there. Ki you can evaluate on the basis of that parameters okay so so I will tell both of one advertisement as well as the uh, sponsorship. So I already told the data analytics tools are there like Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager. So it can give, for example, you run ads on Google for your website. For the website, you put always put up the Google Analytics as well and the clarity from Microsoft as well for that. So they can put up, they can do work for you. They can take the data of how much audience can come to your site, from which demographics they are coming, and from which demographics you have to work on. Okay, so this work can be done by Google Analytics. Okay, so how Google Analytics works? It is simple. You can sign up and you can go there. There's some put up a code, or there code is coming. Then you have to put up in your site main index.html. Even you can use the React as well as the Angular single. If you use single frame web application, so each and everywhere you get that, and you can take it Google Analytics as well as that. In that, only have to put up, and rest is there's a dash, very good, very beautiful, as well as there is numerous options are there in that dashboard. You can even customize that dashboard, and you can take the data from there for your analysis, as well as you can understand. Second thing is Google Tag Manager. Tag Manager is a very important tool for marketing purpose, because it can give a great insight for you. Even the Clarity, Microsoft Clarity is working that Clarity cannot provide us some type of strict type of data in the numbers, but it can provide us something like, for example, it can provide the heat map. Heat map is a thing that where the people can put up their fingers so many times, and where they have not put up, and where the people are seeing so many things. For example, कि गूगल का फ्रंट पेज है, तो एवरीवन सबसे पहले सब लोग एवरीवन व्हाट पीपल कैन डू, put up their cursor on the Google search bar and start searching anything. So this is the thing ki here Google have focused so many times ki how it can be experienced it, because user experience is the most important tool for the startups to understand, because user experience matters more, because as Steve Jobs and every great founder told, he, if your product is a great product, then you can do rest. About 90% of work can be done. Okay, because the rest is that marketing and sales can do, because if their product is not up to the mark, then nothing thing matters. Okay, so this is the thing that Google Analytics Tag Manager as well as the Microsoft Clarity can do for you, and this is the best thing. Second thing is return of investment. So I already told conversions. We can take a conversion. So conversions are the thing you have do A and B testing here. A and B in such a way, for example, in A and B, you can introduce two designs. Uh, I can give a very simple example for that. You can put up your two to three designs, like in a one design you have to put up some graphics there. There's a two web pages. Some design, you have a web team as well as there is a UX team here. UI team is there. So some people love this design, some people want to work this one. So both are the designs, and ho- we do a and B testing. So which comes at a better conversion, which people love it. So people can go that. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. So then there is and conversions are there. On the basis of that conversion, you got uh an understanding. Okay, then there is an impression. Impressions are there. Ki Google and Facebook and YouTube all are doing the same thing, that impressions they can. For example, you are a content creator, you can put up your videos there, and you would like to put up something like uh, impressions are generated. It's a very when you go with an adverts. Okay, so at that point of time, how much impressions you want, even in the Facebook, as well as Facebook pixel also working on that. So these are the things. Okay, so impressions, how much impressions are there? Some are organic, some are paid. So which would you like? Okay, so which you would like in such a way, if you do the advertising, then it should be matter. And there is a viewers as well. So viewers are also matter so much. So viewers are the things ki how I make a web page. Okay, I make a my product. I make a my web application as well as my Android application as well as anything native applications you can do. So which is giving us so much viewers. Okay, so viewers को आप समझने के लिए बहुत अच्छा एग्जांपल देता हूँ. यूट्यूब पे आप कोई वीडियो देखो कितने नंबर ऑफ व्यूज आ रहे हैं उस पर. It should be matter always. So viewers in such a way gives us so much insight. Then there is a calculator as there कि आप ad calculator से भी calculate कर सकते हो कि कितना ad आपको put up करना है marketing में, advertising में, sponsorship में. So this is the thing. And last but not the least, return of investment कि कितना आपने return मिल रहा है आपको investment. Okay. Now sponsorship ROI Metrics that I love it. Okay, so here there is an email click through rates, event attendees, कितने events आने वाले event में लोग आने वाले हैं, कितने batches बन रहे हैं, कितने registration always matters. Okay, so registrations maybe there is a two category registrations and login because for example in this type of thing because in a social uh, as well as in the web world there is always matter event attendees always matter for the virtual events like product sales donations website traffic. So website pay how much traffic they have. For example like startups they have put up their money but they are able to liable to ask for a Google Analytics data because it can give a clear insight for that. Okay, then there is a net promoter scores are there, this should be also matter. Okay, then there is a customer feedback that should be matter more. For example any event there was a negative impulse of that event. Okay, so this should be also matter. Social media followers, social media followers are the money, equivalent to money because if anyone have a great social media follower then it should be matter more. Okay, then there is a how much new customers are coming and how much they are sign up or not. Okay, then email open rate. So email open rate is matter in such a way. For example there is an how much number of emails are open. So there is an one Chrome extension you can use it for understanding the opening rates and this should be converted into data. I already told data is the new oil and with the help of data you can analysis that all the things happen. Okay, and come to the point sponsorship. Sponsorships are of type three types: cash, in kind, exchange. So cash is a thing everyone wants cash. Then there is an in kind are there like the partnership and now the exchange and partner. So this would be matter. So cash in such a way cash is सब कुछ. Cash money है तो सब कुछ है. ठीक है, money तो मिल रहा है तो बहुत ही अच्छा है. Then there is an in kind always matter because the in kind can reduce your cost as well as give you a powerful tools to arrange the event. Example I will put up a very good example. For example there is a XYZ event organizer. He have not coming money due to numerous reason like because in event there is always a luck always matter. Then another thing how much work you've done, how much you have a power to convince the people, this would always matter. Then there is a exchange also. Yeah, how much people are viable to exchange the things. So these are the things. I sponsorship. So I already know marketing is all about values. So values only deliver with the help of marketing. But how type of marketing? Advertisement can do it, not so much. So there is only a one thing that can do it. This is the thing. Values. Values matters always. So values, how you can convert that values, how values are converted because values are the way that people are love to do it. Because if you are able to connect to the people, then you have to first and foremost connect to that values as well. Okay, make great product, always great owners. Okay, so startup founders are always doing that. They are able to build a great product, but there's a marketing always matter because if you are not able to customer centric then it is a so much problem for that. Okay, if you are not able to become a customer centric then it is a very big problem. It's a big problem for that. The masses that the people can deliver with the help of only the marketing because for the every brand story, I can take the example of Apple. So what Apple can do, what Steve Jobs can do, did it. Steve Jobs did it in a very very good way. For example, when Apple launched in 1984, 1985, what they did, Apple do it in such a way. For example, Apple do release a brand story and a trailer that there is a oh, innumerous there is a demon. Okay, demon is there, and there is some followers of that demon, and there is a jail. So in jail, the demon can say something to the all of the prisoners, and they are actually attracted towards him and control him. Okay, so then a girl, she's look like an Olympic one, but they can put up one hammer in his hand and put up in the screen. From there the demon demonstrate their message. Okay, it's one out, then there's a message is coming. This is why 1984 is not a 1984. This is the thing. Okay, so this is the, here I would like to say ki they have put up each and every time a new brand story. They always put up a uniqueness. Okay, so how sponsorship work here? Because they only put up a marketing strategy in such ways. ओके, सो हाउ टू नो कि स्पॉन्सरशिप इज द राइट इवेंट, कि मतलब कौन सा सही है कौन सा नहीं है? तो ये आपको ऑडियंस पे भी डिपेंड करता है, आपका इवेंट और मतलब उसकी कंपनी की वैल्यू, उस इवेंट की वैल्यू और आपकी कंपनी के ऑलवेज मैच होना चाहिए। तो एक आपका जो ब्रांड है वो इवेंट मार्केटिंग है, बजट में फिट हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा, आरओआई है कि नहीं है, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ मेजरेबल्स ऑर्गेनाइजर आपको प्रॉमिस कर रहे हैं, दैट शुड बी मैटर मोर। both are power. Thank you so much, each and everyone. So for
Thank you,
welcoming
sir,
me.
for such an amazing session. And sir, can I
Yeah,
ask you a question? If
yeah,
you
sure.
so like I'm myself a web developer, and I also work on some SEO part of the websites.
Okay,
So, sir, can you tell like I sometimes get confused. What strategy should I follow for SEO or something? Can you advise
okay.
something?
Yeah, so if you go with SEO, there is a tool like Neil Patel का एक tool आता है. You can go ahead with that, and there's some keywords always matter. And for the SEO one, you have to do it. Then you can realize कि power of SEO is always कि आप जब तक करोगे नहीं, जब तक आपको पता नहीं चलेगा। और अभी तक आपने क्या क्या ट्राई करा है SEO में, आप मुझे बताओ।
So mostly meta tags and Google Analytics, merge tools, and some tools like that only.
अच्छा, अभी तक आपने वो सब यूज करे, तो बहुत अच्छा है कि मतलब आप गूगल एनालिटिक्स का जो डेटा को आप एनालिसिस कर पाते हो डेमोग्राफिक्स वगैरह के बेसिस पे।
सर लाइक जैसे मैंने अभी ई समिट की वेबसाइट क्लिक किया था दैट आई
हाँ
वी
हाँ।
हैड मेड,
हम्म।
so we were able to analyze but like pinpointing on the keyword कि कौन सा कीवर्ड यूज करना है exactly, like वो कैसे करते हो आप यार?
अच्छा, तो वो मतलब मैंने ऑलरेडी एक नाम बताया, नील पटेल का जो है उबर सजेस्ट, आप उस पर जाओगे, अपनी साइट पुट अप करोगे, तो आपके पास नंबर ऑफ कीवर्ड्स आते जाएंगे। नंबर ऑफ कीवर्ड्स वो खुद सजेस्ट करता है। दो प्लान चलते हैं, प्री पेड, मतलब आप एक फ्री चलता है और पेड वाला, तो आप फ्री वाला भी लोगे, उसके अलावा और भी ऐसे टूल्स हैं, तो वो कीवर्ड्स आपको खुद सजेस्ट करते हैं। और दूसरा जो है, आप वॉल्यूम्स पे डिपेंड करो, वॉल्यूम सबसे ज्यादा मैटर करता है, क्योंकि आपका जिसके सबसे ज्यादा वॉल्यूम्स है और एक डिफिकल्टी होता है जो 0 से 100 के बीच में होता है किसी भी कीवर्ड को आपको रैंक करने के लिए। तो आप स्टार्टिंग के लिए, जैसे आप बिगनर हो, तो आप उसके लिए यूज करो कि जो कम डिफिकल्टी पे हो ना, उस पर आप जल्दी रैंक कर सको। और सबसे ज्यादा जो मैटर करता है वो है पोस्ट, ब्लॉग पोस्ट। आप जितने ज्यादा डेवलप करोगे ना, उतना ज्यादा। और उसका एक क्राइटेरिया है, आप अगर वर्डप्रेस यूज कराएगा आपने कभी?
नहीं सर, मैं वर्डप्रेस नहीं करता हूँ, मैं मतलब
अच्छा
रिएक्ट से
ठीक है, श्योर।
फ्रॉम
हाँ हाँ
स्क्रैच
ठीक है।
एंड
हाँ हाँ, तो इट्स अ गुड थिंग, ठीक है। बट आप ब्लॉग्स के लिए आप रिएक्ट का वर्डप्रेस का यूज करो। व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दिस, उसमें आप जब पोस्ट पुटअप करोगे, उसमें एक प्लगइन आती है, रैंक मैप। तो उस प्लगइन का आप
ओके।
यूज करोगे तो आपको ऑटोमेटिकली कीवर्ड भी सजेस्ट करेगा, और आपका पूरा आर्टिकल आपका रैंक कर देगा उस वर्ड पे। और उसका जो नंबर्स होते हैं, वो नंबर्स वाइज आता है 90, मतलब जैसे एवरेज आर्टिकल जो होता है हर एक का होता है 50 में आ जाता है, बट आपको उसके थ्रू आपको आप 90 से 100 के बीच में ले जा सकते हो। तो रिएक्ट पार्ट बहुत अच्छा यूज कर रहे हो आप, बहुत अच्छी बात है कि आप उसका यूज कर रहे हो। तो उसके साथ में आप उसको वर्डप्रेस के साथ इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हो। वर्डप्रेस का एक एपीआई रिलीज करता है, तो आप उस एपीआई को फ्रंट एंड में रिएक्ट के साथ यूज कर सकते हो। और आजकल जो वर्डप्रेस के प्लगइन्स आ रहे हैं वो बहुत सारे रिएक्ट बेस्ड भी आ रहे हैं, तो यू कैन गो अहेड विद दैट आल्सो। सो
Okay, sir.
दिस इज तो और कुछ एनी क्वेश्चंस यू हैव?
Audience, anyone wants any questions? I think sir आपने इतना अच्छा बताया कि सबको क्लियर हो गया।
Okay.
And
Okay. So last but not the least, thank you Abhinandan Goel for inviting me for this, as well as you guys as well. And thanks to my Gurudev, Achar Vidya Sagar ji Maharaj, Muni Sambhog Sagar, and Nishant Sagar ji, and my friends family to for this the opportunity. I got an opportunity in a biggest summit of this country, E-Summit IIT Roorkee. So this is a great thing that I did it, and thank you so much, guys. Thanks.
thank you sir again for coming here. It was
Okay.
a pleasant time talking with you and getting your knowledge.